Hello, world, Cowboys Nation, man. Thank you for tuning in. Just Boys Network. Man, it's definitely been a long while since I dropped a video. Not gonna lie, man. My job pulled me into the office, man. They said I was doing too much overtime, blah blah blah. So here I am. I planned on, getting back into dropping consistent videos, but I guess, man, my hand was forced, man. So I'm not going to hold you too long. Just want to basically talk about the first four games of the regular season for our Dallas Cowboys. We're right now 3-1. I think most of us would have agreed that we would be 3-1, maybe 2-2 after the first four games with the Bucks, Chargers, Eagles, and then the Carolina Panthers. There's some things that bring out, discuss. There you have. I love the actual makeup of this team. I can tell that certain things were definitely emphasized that we didn't see in Hard Knocks. They tried to cover up a lot of the strategies, a lot of the new culture, things that that are definitely on display early on in the season. And I just want to touch basis on some of the early season awards that I would like to give out. Probably don't mean much to the NFL, things of that nature, but I think for me, man, I just want to give flowers or roses to certain players, coaches also that made us feel happy about being a Cowboys fan. Because if you're still a sad Cowboys fan, or you're looking for something to complain about, man, just keep that energy to yourself, man. It's so much negativity going on every day in our life, solo, and then as a race, as a human being, man. It's so much stuff you can complain about, man. So we gotta just take some time out and just be positive, man. Just be positive. So right now, I think what I want to do is just get into these different categories and give out some roses, some flowers to some of these players that I think definitely are letting everyone know that they emphasize and they study and they care about winning. And it's something that some of us as fans, man, we haven't seen this attitude, this aggression in a while. And I think with it being so early in the season, man, and you can tell that we still have a good football left in us. We still have things to improve on, but just us being not all the way healthy, and we're still working on different plays, how to play as a team, and we're still winning at that point, man. It just makes me happy, man. So let's go ahead and jump into these awards for your offensive VP. It's Dak. I mean, like, I could sit up here all day and try to figure out somebody else and try to make it make the story sound better for that person. Come on, man. We all know it's Dak. We all know it's Dak, man. Like, just the way he carries this team, and it seems like he's holding people accountable, man. And I'm not saying he didn't do it prior years, but just now it just feels like the attitude, the leadership role has increased, and I love to see it, man. You see it every week, every Sunday, or Monday for the Eagles game, but every game day, it seems like he's in charge. He's not afraid to check out an audible to certain plays that will work against what the defense is showing. And it doesn't always work, but this is the thing, man. These are grown ups, man. These are professionals on the other end of the court. At the other end of the field. So as a realist, as an analyst, and just being a fan, you have to understand that we're not going to dominate every single play. We have a lot of plays and everything that you may lose some of them, but the goal is to win more than you lose, man. And I think that's something that Prescott is definitely drilling inside some of these players that, listen, man, that last play, yeah, I messed up or you messed up. It doesn't matter. We're going to work on it in practice, in the film room, and the next time the opportunity presents itself, take advantage of it. And if you look at his numbers, man, just he's not throwing for 400 yards, 380, or he doesn't have to do that every single game, but he's very efficient, and he's still throwing touchdowns, man. Just with the Chargers game, he didn't have that many yards, and even this past game with the Panthers, he didn't throw for a lot of yards, but the completion percentage is very high. I believe he's number one in the NFL right now, and he's hitting them touchdowns, and he's confusing these defenses, man. The safeties, they don't know what's going on, man. So I just feel like it's definitely Dak, man. We can argue and say anybody else, but hey, it's definitely Dak. MVP for defense. This is one that may be a little tricky, but I think at the end of the day, man, it's not a difficult choice, man. It's Trayvon Diggs, man. Come on, man. Like you just be like it's coming down to the actual point that we're just waiting for the INT to happen. You know what I mean? We're just waiting for it. You might get him here and there. He'll give up a play, give up some catches, but his mentality is the same way it is for Dak. All right, you got that play. The next play, I'm on it. You ain't gonna keep beating me with the same routes, and I can jump these routes. I played receiver. I know what you're waiting for as a quarterback. I know what the receiver's trying to do because he played receiver. His brother is one of the top receivers in the league, and I think everything that we seen in the offseason, everything that we seen in Hard Knocks, how competitive he is, man. He was talking trash to one of the best receivers on the team. He was telling the best receiver in the team, yo, you're not catching this pass. Even if he caught it, it doesn't matter. It didn't shake his confidence. And I think with that attitude, he's easily the best corner on our team, and it's his second year. He didn't even play a full season yet because due to injuries, and then with it being so early in this season, it just shows you that he's definitely geared and prepared to lead this team on the back end defensively, and I'm glad that he's doing it, and we're just in awe, man. He's going to continue to get noticed from other players across the league, and they're going to give him tweets and all types of. He's going to make these splash plays, and he's also going to get these quarterbacks to not test him. They're not going to test him as much, man. So we're going to need all the other DBs to step up their play because they're going to get attacked. They're going to get all the looks now from going forward, and they're afraid of that number 7, man. And I'm an LSU fan, so that number 7 is special to me, man. I understand he went to Alabama, but that number 7, man, is something about it, man. So the next award is assistant, the best assistant, because I don't want to do coach because it'll just be, Mike McCarthy's like the main coach, you know what I mean? So I'm going to just say assistant. And that is a little tricky because I believe offensively and defensively we're better than we were last year. But again, some people may say, oh, this is an easy one. But for me, man, it's Dan Quinn. The reason why I'm going with Dan Quinn is because he had the harder job. You know what I mean? He doesn't have many Pro Bowlers on the defensive side of the ball, many first round picks. And he didn't have like a top defensive last year. And I understand Prescott was hurt, so our offense, tanked after his injury. But the simple fact is with Dan Quinn, man, it's a different energy, man. Like I haven't seen this defense, the way he got this team geared in and locked in, man. I haven't seen this in at least 10, 15 years, man. It's been a long time. And the way he's basically mixing it up. Like, the main thing for Cowboy fans that, watch the games, we didn't do too much moving around as far as on a defensive end. It's like there wasn't too much movement pre snap. And even the adjustments, it seemed like we just played the same defense, and the linebackers lined up the same way for 10 years straight. It was mind blowing because we're like, okay, we might change from 3-4 to 4-3, but it just seems like that was it. But now it's like the defense is complete as far as there were times where our best players were on the defensive line, or maybe linebackers, or maybe we might have like a few players on the back end that was, that can compete and make plays. But I feel like now all three levels of the defense can make plays. And it's like all three levels have backups that can come in, and you won't miss a beat. And it's special. It's so special when you see certain players missing time, and then we're still getting interceptions. We're still getting pressure. We're still some games we have trouble on third downs, but for the most part we're getting off the field on third down. And I think, man, it's special, man. So I think going forward, I just want to see where these next 4 games take us, and who's going to step up. Are the same players going to be leading with these awards like Diggs and Prescott? Because, like I said, I can easily switch it up and give it to somebody else, and even with the coaching award. But I think for me, man, those were the best so far in the first four games, man. And I think if some people may disagree, but go ahead and leave it in the comments, man. I love getting back and talking about football, man. I kind of missed it so much, but you know how it is, man. When you geared up and you motivated, you handle things. You handle your foundation, and then you work on the first floor. Some people want to be on the foundation, working on the foundation, and they worried about the third floor and the attic and how the windows. And man, but you can't. You know how it is, man. So thank y'all for tuning in with me, man. I'm sorry it's been so long, and we're gonna get back to it, man. Peace.